Hello class, good day. Welcome to our subject, Environmental Science and Engineering. Today we will be discussing air pollution. Allow me to share my screen. Bigyan mo ng sarili mo ng isang bagsak for being here in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Thank you. Sige, simulan na natin to. Are you familiar with these pictures? This was way back in 2004, no? Medyo matanda na yung picture. So, kitang-kita na kung gaano ka-dilim yung picture dito. 1948, another old data. In Chile, but recently, we've all experienced, especially those who are living in Manila, this case. No? Ako personally, class, I'm living in Santa Rosa, and sa amin, yung issue is yung Taal. No, yung Taal. Uh, yung Taal na kung saan, legit na, kanyari ngayon, naka-open yung mga bintana nitong kwarto ko. Kahit isara mo, parang ang dalas kong mauhaw. Talaga natutuyot yung yung hininga ko. Nagigets niyo yun? So, yun pa lang, yung mga issue na ganun, totoo. No? Ibig sabihin, air pollution, whether galing sa Taal, yung smog, whether galing sa thermal inversion, is true. And it is affecting our lives. Okay? Now, we want to talk about the science behind it. No? The study behind it. Okay, let's continue. So, ito yon, no? The air, the normal base rate temperature drops na kung saan tumataas nga yung bumababa yung mga air na mabibigat. Come to think of this, 'di ba? Nandoon yung kaya makikita mo yung presence ng mga smog yung kasi may mga pollutants yan. 'Di ba? Meron yung mga elements, may mga dusty particles, may mga particle and air particles na kung saan mabibigat. Na pag nalanghap mo in such a way na malaki yung volume, pwede kang magkasakit. Di ba? Pwede kang magkasakit. And the study of the atmosphere is basically meteorology. Take note, as meteorology is not the study of meteors. It is the study of the atmosphere. It is the atmosphere is the media into which all air pollutants are emitted. And air pollution meteorology is basically the study of how the pollutants affect or how can make an effect to our atmosphere. Very straightforward, no? So, ito yon, no? The thermal inversion or temperature inversion are a result of other weather conditions in such a way that there's a deviation from the normal change of the atmospheric property with altitude. Diba? Ito na nga, oh. Nakakabanggit ko lang kanina. Normally, air temperature decreases with an increase in altitude. Di ba kaya pansinin nyo sa bundok, di ba sa mountainous area, Tagaytay, Bicol, what do you call this? Baguio, Mount Pulag, no, Benguet. Sobrang lamig sa taas, sa tuktok. Kailangan mo mag-winter clothes or mas ng makakapal na jackets in order for you to uh, um, challenge the decrease in temperature. So this cold air then pushes under the warmer air. So malamig na air pushes the warmer air. Andito yung mga pollutants, tas thermal inversion. Ayan. Just a illustration. So, ito rin, another illustration. Cold air sa taas, then eventually naiipit, then bababa yung smog, bababa yung warm air, temperature inversion. common na dito, di ba? Warm air rises. Kaya kapag, yung nakakatawang example, pag umutot ka, di ba? Aangat yun, that is warm air. Aangat yan kahit anong tago mo sa pants mo, kahit anong tago mo nakaupo ka. Lalanghap yan, lalanghap ng buong room. Okay, kaya yung mga mahilig umutot dyan, tulad ko, no? Na magbago na tayo. So, smog is an effect of temperature inversion where warm air forms a layer over cold air. So, we've also discussed this way back in our water study, no? In our water and wastewater, na a lot of elements are present in your water. At the same time, marami ring elements ang present sa tubig, ay sa atmosphere mo, in your air. Okay, by the way, don't be confused with the term air, ano? Because air also is a fluid. Okay? Tulad nga dito, pinapakita na natin na mixture siya ng mga elements, ng mga particles. Combination. So, maingay sa labas, ano? Election na. Patay tayo dyan. Let's continue. So, sources of pollutants, natural, yung mga dust sa mga lupa natin, sa mga earth, dusty particles, wildfires sa mga volcanoes, yan, galing nga mismo sa taal, no? Volatile organics released by plants, withdrawal of groundwater that may produce in saltwater intrusion. We will talk about that in water resource engineering and in hydrology. Na pag nagwi-withdraw ka ng water, pumapasok yung salt. So it can affect also your pollutants in air. Okay? Kasi ano yan di ba? Pansinin niyo sa dagat, di ba? Parang, what do you call this? Pollutant yun eh. Yung nagpapadry ng skin natin, di ba? Nagpapadry ng skin kasi nga may salt content yung hangin. Okay? Human sources. Ito na, no? Tayo mismo ang cause ng pollutants because of our, what? The waste disposal. No? Hindi tayo maayos na segregate ng basura. That is resulting to pollutants in the air. Very common sa mga dump sites, no? Kayatas. Recently lang, they have a new project yung San Miguel Corporation. It's a very good project for our environment. Okay, some pollutants in the atmosphere combine to form other pollutants. So we have primary and secondary pollutants. So our primary pollutants, yung mga elements na present or was discussed, very common, no? Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, hydrocarbons, and suspended particles. Yun na nga yung sinasabi natin. No? If you will check the element of the air, meron kang air quality equipment dyan. By the way, kailangan ko pa lang i-follow up yung ano. Kailangan. Magpa-follow up tayo ng mobile air quality. Yan. So, ito kasi as a consultant in Santa Rosa, class, mainly focus kami sa low carbon transportation. So, in charge ako to deliver, maghanap ng equipment na kung saan i-donate sa LGU para magamit nila. And they have chosen isang mobile air quality equipment system. O para sa yun? Kasi yung mga fixed air quality system natin, example ito. We have a highway here, the Santa Rosa Tagaytay Road, yung very common na dinadaanan papuntang Tagaytay. Laging traffic. Pag pag sa Biyernes, Sabado, weekends, laging traffic dyan. Ngayon, if you will just place an air quality equipment in a fixed station, example, sa Walter Mart, Santa Rosa, hindi nun masasagap lahat ng hangin. Di ba? Nandun lang yun. Kung nandun lang sa area na yun, ito pang problema. Paano kung amihan? Napakalakas ng bugso ng hangin. Hindi magiging nonsense, no? Walang purpose yung air quality. So, pwedeng thesis. What is the best place to spot? Where is the best place you can locate or place an air quality equipment? Kung fix ang station, 'di ba? Ideally, sa mas mataas yung congestion rate ng mga sasakyan. Sa mga bottleneck, sa mga intersection, sa mga oval, yan. Mataas yung niyan. Mga bugso ng hangin. Ay, uh, pollutants, no? Maraming kasing kotse. So, major air pollutants. By the way, no need to memorize, ano? Just, at least we need to appreciate na, ayan, no? Very common. Mga pollen, dust, bacteria, and so on and so forth. Yan. Also, some other air pollutants. Secondary na ba to? Yung mga to? Yes, secondary sources. So, mga galing sa mga plants, usually. Or mga, what do you call this? Gases and mga expired food. Egg odor or rotten egg. Panis na pagkain. Okay, so ano ba yung pwedeng maging effect sa atin ng air pollutants? Short term, mga common causes ng pneumonia, bronchitis, headache. Pero yung long term effects, ito yung nakakalungkot. Mayroon pang hindi nasama dito. And it's very alarming, no? Digestive system. There's a study, pwede niyong i-check, no? Na kung saan ang long-term effect ng mga tao na naninirahan sa mga malalapit sa dump site. Ibig sabihin, sanay na sila na makaamoy ng basura, amoy gearbox. They are having a hard time for removal, yung extraction ng waste sa katawan nila. Digestive and extraction. Yun. Very, very alarming. Kasi yung toxins na yun, class, it may result to your colon failure. Believe me. Kaya it is suggested, highly suggested, na pag kumakain kayo, di ba, everyday, it is suggested everyday nagje-jebs ka. Pero ideally kasi, pag kumain ka, tapos hindi mo yung nailabas within 11 hours, it will start to produce toxins. Ayan na. It will start producing toxins. Kaya kailangan mo siyang mailabas within the next day para ma-remove mo yung toxin, basically. So, ibig sabihin, pag naipon yun, it will be a problem long term. Okay, take note of that. So, another, eto medyo water naman to, pero it is also concerned with air, tama ba? Kasi yung acid rain mo, nanggaling yan sa atmosphere. No? Nanggaling yan sa atmosphere. So, meron kang 3 scale by acid rain. Start tayo sa our hydrologic cycle. Massive energy from the sun, evaporating the water. Combine also yung mga elements ng pollutants mo. Di ba? Sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and combining with water, and then nasama sa ulap when your specific temperature forming your clouds na kung saan, boom! Yun na yung acid rain. And sadly, it is able to destroy your reserve. So, a quick illustration lang, no, on your acid rain or in this case, photochemical smog. Yung mga itsura nila. Okay? And sadly, because of this global environmental change, the ozone started to deplete. Ozone layer. So, sorry ulit na hindi natin natakpan yung mga itsura. So some sources of pollutant also, yan mga machineries, factories, yan, very common. Very common in our household pollutants, indoor pollutants. Atmospheric dispersion, ano, what do you mean when you say disperse? Kumalat, no? Diffusion. So, the factors that affect the transport, dilution, dispersion of air pollutants can generally be categorized in terms of the emission. Pagkaya rin na ano sa water nyo, meron kang point and meron kang area. Area source na kung saan multiple yung pwede maging dispersion niya or yung kanyang pagkalat. It also affects meteorological condition, effects of terrain, and anthropogenic structures. Come to think of this class, no, meron kang bundok. Diba? It can serve uh, as a layer, no? Kung saan it can shield an environment, whether meron kang pollutant coming from different countries, no? Merong study rin na recently, yung bugsong hangin daw, it was uh, shielded by our what? Uh, ano nga ba to? Himalayas mountain region, no? Tunutulungan tayo na maano yung ano yung pangalan mo? Nakalimutan. Mountain range in the Philippines. Naka na-bother ako doon. Check natin. Sierra Madre. So si Sierra Madre, it is able. Pero meron recently isa kong ano no, isang one scientist in UP Diliman by the name of Dr. Bagtasa. Meron silang study na hindi doon nakakaapekto yung mountain ranges na to ng Sierra Madre. Check natin ha. Sierra Madre not affecting typhoons. Study. Eto. So if you have time, class, take time to read this journal. No? It's a very interesting topic. Kasi for the longest time, ba? For the longest time, um, meron pang mga alamat to eh. Na yun mismo ang nagpapaprotekta sa atin sa mga typhoons. Pero, is it really true? It's a very interesting read in journal. Sige. Going back to our topic. Industrial effluents, kasabi lang natin na sources ng pollution, factories. Other sources are for dispersion, downwind, and wind speed and direction. Turbulence or stability. So, how can you actually model? By the way, we can also be ano no? Meron ako mga friends class na hydrologist and mga meteorology sa Pag-asa. We are also eligible as civil engineers kasi nga, yun yun, meron tayong subject na ganyan. So, they do dispersion modeling. Basically, class, paano to ginagawa? Mga MATLAB softwares. Pwede yung may mga magagandang softwares purchased by the government for you to be able to quantify. Yan, yung mga pinapakita ni Mang Tani, nila Kuya Kim sa pag may mga bagyo, yun, mga model yun. Kaya tingnan niyo yung title nila, di ba? Resident Meteorologist, mga meteorologist. Pag-asa, yan. So, and hindi naman na tayo mag-aano, no? Hindi na sa masyadong magdidig deeper dito. Kasi nga, very highly specialized na. And tayo, ako rin mismo personally, hindi ko naman kayang hinahawakan pa yung software na yun. Pero just the idea. It's coming from the point source Gaussian dispersion model, wherein our assumption is atmospheric stability is uniform throughout the layer. Kaya, mahirap, no? Mahirap, that is not 100% accurate yung mga data natin when it comes sa weather. Turbulent diffusion is a random activity and hence the dilution of the contaminated gas stream in both the horizontal and vertical direction can be described in a Gaussian or normal equation. So, other illustration, di ba tingnan nyo dito? Dito in this case, pag ganun yung hangin, pakanan. Pero hindi, that is not always the case. Di ba? Very, very random. Kaya, di ba, may mga tao na ano eh. May mga engineer, sadly, no, nalulungkot ako pag nakikita ko yung mga post sa TikTok, yung mga hindi ko na alam, uh, hindi ko alam kung ano naturong sa akin ng partial differential equation, di ba? Yung mga yon, hindi ko na yung mga ganun na yung delta mo na sobrang ano pa, ganda nung pagkakadrawing, na Greek pa yung mga function na kala natin wala natutulong sa buhay natin. No, ito yung mga yun. Di ba? Ito yung mga yun. Ito yung mga stud na yun, gas. Okay? Some other factory. Effect of meteorology on plume dispersion. Tingnan nyo, dito pa lang. Random na. Random na yung naging itsura. So, how can you prevent air pollution? So, we have renewable fuel and clean energy. And tayo mismo, we have a lot of wind turbines that serve as our renewable source of energy. So, we have in Baras, Rizal. Also have in Pililia. We also have in Guimaras and Ilocos Norte. So, another pwede tayong mag-field trip ulit. Ang dami natin gustong field trip ah. So, energy conservation and efficiency. And eco-friendly transportation. So, starting right now, di ba, as I said earlier, we are mainly focused on low carbon transportation. Nauuso na, mga hybrid cars. Kaya tingnan nyo yung bigay ng yung grant ng government sa kanila. Wala kang coding. You are highly encouraged. Gamitin mo yung kotse mo kahit saan ka magpunta. Hindi ka namin pagbabawalan. Yung mga hybrid na kotse. Diba? Sa Geely, mga nauuso na. I'm not promoting them, pero interesting kasi. No? Their concept alone is for us. For the next generation. So, mga green building. Ito class na, yung mga literal na green building. Kung gusto niyo makakita talaga ng green building, pumunta kayo sa Ortigas. Puntahan niyo yung likod ng Mega Mall. Nandun yung building ng San Miguel. Yun ang mga green building. Hindi yung mga pa-etchos-etchos na lalagyan mo lang ng puno, ng mga plants sa pinto-pinto. Hindi ganun. Hindi ganun ang green building. Mamaya ang ginagawa ng xeriscaping. Ano yung xeriscaping class? Artificial yung mga plants. Yun yung pinakamalala. Artificial lang yung plants mo. Di ba? Hindi yung green. Take note ha. Hindi yung green. So, other control for stationary sources. Siyempre, you trap. No, you trap by having settling chambers. You simply collect the dust of size greater than 10. Ano to? Micro, mga maliliit na particles. Meron pa tayong inertial separator or cyclone. Ito class no, highly specialized na to. And it is suggested na yung mga factory natin mag-invest sa mga ganyan. No, mag-invest sa mga ganyan equipment. Electrostatic precipitators, ano yan? Another equipment. Baghouse and filter. Yeah. So, just, paano ba yung proseso, no? So, absorption of the air. And then, meron ka rin involved na chemical reagent, your pollutant, your pollutant gas. Then, will be undergoing different filtration system rin to, no? Demister and then your clean gas, releasing your clean gas. Kasi araw-araw, anong naamoy natin? Ako sa probinsya dito, mga siga, no? Siga ng mga pinagwalisang dahon. Tapos, sa kabilang kanto, merong nagtitinda ng andoks o lechong manok. Di ba? Ingay sa labas na. So, absorption, the process where gases vapors are concentrated naman, kabaligtaran. No? Inipon, hindi siya inabsorb. Trapping the air. Pwede rin combustion, removal of VOCs, since they can be decomposed to CI2 and CO2. Yan, ito very specialized na to, no? FGD, flue gas, also known as flue gas desulfurization. So specialized in removing, and sulfur dioxide gas is poisonous, no? Very very dangerous pag na lang. So other control, ito sa mga mechanical works natin, sa mga kotse. So mga engine works. Yeah. So to summarize, di ba? We can participate. We can participate in controlling the air na mga pollutants na surrounding us. So, number 1, mass transport. Number 2, bumili ka ng kotse na hybrid. Diba? Ano pa? Carpooling. Pwede rin yun. No? So, do whatever it takes to save our environment. So, that will be it, guys. Thank you for listening well to our subject today, air pollution. God bless you all.